Now that we understand moments of truth, let's identify what the 9 needs of our customers are. 7 of these needs are emotional needs. It's the way we feel. 2 of them are rational needs. So let's talk about the 7 emotional needs. The first emotional need of any human being is the need to feel welcome. Now, feeling welcome, what does it mean? Well, when you invite people to your house, don't you make them feel welcome? In a social environment, don't you make people feel welcome? Your customers have exactly the same need. Your customer wants to walk into your store, into your place of work, into your business, and they want to feel welcome. It's your job to make your customers feel welcome. The second need is to feel important. Wow. Feeling important, it's good for the self. It's a feeling. It's different from person to person. But the second need of any human being is to feel important. Need number 3, also emotional because it has the word feel in front of it, is customers want to feel secure. They want to feel like you know what you're talking about. They want to feel safe physically, but they want to know that they're in good hands. They want to know that you are the expert that you pretend to be or that you promise to be. Let's recap. First 3 emotional needs. Customers want to feel welcome. Customers want to feel important. And thirdly, customers want to feel secure. Number 4 is customers want to feel understood. They want to know that you can apply your knowledge to them. Hand in hand with their need number 5, they want to feel assisted. They've come to you with a specific need and they want to know that they'll be able to get sorted out. Number 6, customers want to feel comfortable. Now, what's the difference between comfortable, which is the 6th need, and secure, which is the 3rd need? For me, they sound very similar. Well, number 3, secure, says a customer walks in, they know they can trust you, and they know they can spend their money with you. If you do that over a period of time, customers will start feeling comfortable with you. So comfortable is the long term of secure. Secure means I'll spend my money with you for the first time. Over a period of time, once you've proven yourself, I will feel comfortable. Comfort is also sort of a combination of needs 1 till 5. Need number 1, make people feel welcome. Need number 2, make people feel important. Need number 3, make people feel secure. Need number 4, make people feel understood. Need number 5, make people feel assisted. Once you've done those 5, they will feel comfortable with you. Need number 6. Now, need number 7, also emotional need. Customers want to feel appreciated. They don't just want to feel like a number or you're taking their money. They want to know that you care about them. They want to know that you appreciate them coming to your business. So thanking them would be important. But we'll talk about the how later. The 8th need of any customer is to feel that they've experienced orderly service. Now, it's not really a feeling. Orderly service is rational. Have you kept me informed? Do I know what's going on? Do I understand what the process is that we're going through? So customers want orderly service. And then the 9th need of the customer is they want to be served timeously. Don't make them wait. If they join the back of a queue, make eye contact. And if you promise a product's going to be ready on time, make sure that it's ready. Before we move on, let's recap the 9 needs of our customers. Customers want to feel welcome. They want to feel important. They want to feel secure. They want to be understood. They want to be assisted. They want to feel comfortable. They want to be appreciated. And then they want orderly and timely service. So now all we have to do is work out what behaviors will physically satisfy those needs. Now that we've identified what customers want from us, it's quite simple. How do we satisfy those needs? Remember, ask customers what they want and then give it to them. So if we know customers want to feel welcome, what can we do? How can we behave physically that'll make them feel welcome? Well, what do you suggest? Let's think about this. A friendly face, open body language, and a smile. Would that make people feel welcome? I think it would. So the first need of a customer is to feel welcome. And how do we respond? Well, we make sure that we have a welcoming environment, first of all. But then we make sure that everybody who gets in touch with customers have a friendly smile and they greet the customer in a friendly manner. They're also accessible physically and emotionally, and they have neutral body language. So they don't close themselves off from anybody. They are open for the customers to approach them. The second need of a customer is to feel important. So how can you make people feel important? How about paying undivided attention to them? If somebody pays undivided attention to you, does that make you feel important? Sure it does. And then it's the question of remembering customers' names. So once you pay undivided attention to a customer and you can remember their name, you're ahead of the game. Customers will feel important. As early as possible in your interaction with customers, also tell them what your name is. Because if you're on first name basis, they will feel more important. Can you still remember what the third need was? People want to feel secure. So how can you make people feel secure? 2 behaviors. Firstly, self-confidence. Now, I'm not talking here about arrogance. I'm talking about just being self-confident, showing them that you know your stuff. And you see, that leads me to the second point, and that is your knowledge, your product knowledge especially. So the better your levels of product knowledge, the more secure somebody will be with you, trusting you and knowing that they've come to the right place. Number 4, how do you make people feel understood? That old classic, listening skills. So what should you do to become a better listener? Well, undivided attention, quiet your mind, cut out distractions, recap, ask questions. So by becoming a better listener, you'll make people feel understood. By nodding, by looking at them in the eye, and by communicating back in a two-way fashion. Number 5, assisting them. Well, that's just helping them with what they came for. So you have the right knowledge, you satisfy their needs by helping them, and they walk out assisted. I don't ever want to hear the words, "It's not my job," or "No, we can't help you." There's always something we can do for the customer to help them feel assisted. Now, earlier we said if you do the first 5 properly, people will feel comfortable. And yes, that is true. The comfort will come from dealing with you over time. If your behavior has been consistent, if your behavior has been up to the benchmark or up to the standard that the customer expects from you, if you've been meeting the customer's expectation and exceeding the customer's expectation, you're ahead of the game. Customers will feel comfortable with you. You're now starting to build customer loyalty over a period of time. What about making people feel appreciated? Thank you for visiting. Thank you for coming to our store. Thank you for spending the money with us. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for supporting. Those magic words, thank you, will make customers come back over and over again, time after time. Then orderly service and timely service. What would orderly service be all about? Well, it's about sticking to our processes, about sticking to our plan. If you've got certain processes and certain plans, certain standard operating procedures, make sure that you stick with those. Because the more predictable your behavior is, the more order the customer will see from you. And lastly, timely service. All of you have heard that we should never overpromise and underdeliver. Now, in the sales environment, the customer care environment, we're always making promises to customers. We are always telling them it'll be ready at this time. Yes, it'll arrive at this time, on this day, on this date. It's very important that we are conservative with the promises we make, because the promise you make to a customer will be judged by your delivery against that promise. So, don't overpromise and underdeliver. Rather under-promise and then over-deliver when the product comes in earlier or when it's ready earlier. So make sure we always exceed the customer's expectation. We never leave the customer short of what we've promised them. Time-wise, everybody's on a deadline. If you say something will be ready at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the customer's probably made plans to visit your store at 3:15 and then to get going to be somewhere else. If they arrive at your store at 3:15 and the product's not there already or the service has not been done and they are delayed, you are messing with a customer's time. And customers are not that forgiving when it comes to their time. So, ladies and gents, end of this module. Let's look at the 9 needs of the customer. First need, let's make people feel welcome. Friendly, facial expression, smile on your face, neutral body language. Secondly, make people feel important. Pay undivided attention to your customer, look them in the eye, and remember their names. Need number 3, they want to feel secure. Know your stuff. Know your stuff. It's the best way to make people feel secure. Number 4, understood. Listen carefully, attentively to your customer. Number 5, use your product knowledge, your process knowledge to satisfy the customer's needs. Customers want to feel assisted. Then comfortable, do it over time, they'll be comfortable. And then say thank you. That'll make the customer feel appreciated. And then the 2 rational needs, orderly service, follow your processes, and timely service. Make sure you keep to the promises you make.